I'm Jeanette Paradiso, and I'm here at the Addison Historical Museum with another segment of A Bit of Addison History for TV. We have been going over memories and recollections of a former resident, Elmer Croggy, in our past segments. And today we're going to switch over to some what we call fond reflections of Addison's days gone by a gentleman named Clarence Feeney. This is a document that is part of the Addison Historical Museum's collection. Mr. Feeney was a lifelong Addison resident. His father was a barber in our town. Mr. Feeney himself worked for International Harvester. He was a World War II veteran. He lived until the age of 94 and died in the year 2002. I think he had quite a good sense of humor, and he had some artistic abilities, and some of the things that he produced are a part of the museum's collection, one of which I have here on the desk. This is an oil painting done by Clarence Feeney, and you can see his last name at the bottom right of the painting. This is part of our collection, and he also did some pencil drawings and donated them to our museum also. So today I'd like to read some of his fond reflections of life in Addison. And you'll notice as I read these that he kind of covers a number of subjects. We have some photos that go along with these topics. In the early days, the town of Addison was a sleepy village of 600 inhabitants, including farmers who lived in the surrounding areas. Being of German descent, some of the townsfolk were more or less clannish. Whenever an outsider appeared in the town, he surely would be the object of slant-eyed appraisals. However, Addison's people were peace-loving folks, and soon all were on back-slapping terms with the stranger. There were 2 stores in Addison, where one could purchase anything from eggs to rubber boots. Cookies, soda crackers, etc. were kept in rows of square tin boxes, each having a glass cover. Sugar was stored in large wooden barrels. The sugar was scooped into bags, weighed, and then sold in bulk fashion. There also were several shelves stocked with yard goods. One day, Farmer Langbret came to one of the stores to purchase groceries and a much-needed shirt. Most of the shirts were sold for 50 cents each. A few were priced at 75 cents. When Langbret returned home, he immediately tried on the new garment. In the process, he noticed a small tag which read 75 cents. "This price is outrageous," he snorted. After counting the money in his leather coin pouch several times, he was satisfied that his calculations were correct. The count revealed a shortage of 25 cents. Mr. Langbret liked the shirt. He did not return it. But this, however, was not the end of the incident. After farmers daily delivered milk to the creamery, they would congregate inside of Schneider's saloon across the street to hash over stories and happenings. And when all were properly rejuvenated and in a receptive mood, Langbret would relate the story of his shirt. All were in agreement. 75 cents was a steep price to pay for a shirt. One farmer remarked, "They really pinched you." Now, to pinch, translated in Low German, which was what the conversation was in, is pronounced Canopen. A new name for Addison was coined on the spot. Addison was now known as Canopen Berg, or Pinchtown. The nickname caught on, and the new name for Addison was well known in all of the surrounding towns. Of course, whenever Canopen Berg was mentioned, it was done with a grin. There's more to this story, which we will continue in our next segment. The Addison Historical Museum has been closed for the past several months this winter, and we will be reopening on Saturday, March 7th. Our hours will be from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., and that will continue throughout the year.